Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Stud Tech. And in this episode, I would love to say that we were going to be decorating this lovely lumber shop, which we've been working on for the last couple episodes, but I already recorded that tonight. I recorded 45 minutes of footage of us doing all this lovely decorating, adding plants, adding some down lumber over here, choosing out the name which you suggested in the comments, Wellswood Lumber Company, which I thought was awesome. Unfortunately, the video file got corrupted, and it will never be seen, which makes me very, very annoyed, shall we say. But that means that we will have some time in this episode to get to work on the Victorian house, so that'll be fun. But let me show you around the lumber shop and kind of show you what we got done. So basically, we did a little bit of redecorating out here. We added a little path with gravel bricks. Those come from extra utilities. We added some flower pots with flowers. I added a little pile of lumber over here. And then inside, we did these little hanging lights with Carpenter's barriers and glowstone. We've got the sales floor all laid out. Got a little counter. Payment. Pay what you think is fair. I know where you live. And they can put their payment in here. Didn't really do much to the upstairs. I might come back to this later and kind of do a little bit to spruce this up a bit. But for now, it's good. The only thing that I think the downstairs needs is I'd like to have a little, kind of an area rug in here. But I don't have any wool. At least not any spare wool. So until we get the sheep farm up and going in the factory, we'll just have to wait on that. But Scar suggested adding something up here for a splash of color, and I thought it was a really cool idea. So I decided to add some leaves. I'm not entirely sold on the oak leaves up here, though. Might want to go back to what we had previously, which was these cobblestone panels. Let me know what you think of that. You can kind of see them from the outside. You see the little splash of color, and it looks all right from the inside, but I don't know. I'm not really, I'm not entirely sold on the leaves, but let me know what you think of that. Anyway, we've got a lot of work to get done in this episode on the Victorian house, so I will meet you there in just a little bit. All right, guys, we are here at the Victorian house, and what I'd like to get done, I would really like to get done in this episode, is I would love to get the ceiling and the roof onto this build. That would be amazing if we could get that all done in this episode. We'll have to see, though. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to get done in one episode. Plus, it's about 4:30 in the morning when I'm recording this. So we'll see just how tired I am. But I'm going to get as much as I can done. Let's go upstairs and take a look. Actually, before we do that, let's grab ourselves some dirt to use as scaffolding as well. There we go. Now, I've got this wonderful new armor. I got the Traveler's gear from Tinker's Construct, which lets me jump 2 high. It lets me go up blocks that are only 1 tall, lets me swim faster in water, and all sorts of really cool stuff. So that's really cool, and I'm enjoying it a lot. I built that between episodes. Let's go ahead and get myself some scaffolding. I'm going to have to get used to the jumping, to only having to jump 1 high, or to jump 2 high to get up here. I'm going to have to get used to the jumping, but that's okay. So I'm thinking right here, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a slab roof, much like we have downstairs. Actually, let's take a look quick. I just want to make sure that this kind of matches up with what we have down here, and I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, well, we have 2 blocks. Oh, I put planks up there. I thought I put... Oh, that's okay. That's all right. So what we'll do is right up here, we're going to put some palmwood planks, and we've got lots and lots and lots of them. So let's start getting those filled in. And that is, well, it's going to take me a while. So let me get this all filled in, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back, and we've got the roof, or not the roof, we've got the ceiling pretty much all filled in. I'm going to kind of torch it up here just to make sure that we don't run into any nasty creepers or have things spawn on the roof that we don't want to have spawning up here and all that kind of stuff. But looks pretty good. We got that all done. Now we're going to come down here, and I'm going to take a look and see what other resources we're going to need. I think what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to do this like I did the roof on the lumber shop, because, and by that I mean I'm going to take some dirt and I'm going to kind of lay everything out with dirt first and outline it, because that'll just make it a lot easier to kind of visualize where everything is going to go. Now, I am kind of foreseeing a problem here, and that's that I don't really have all that much dirt. I thought I had more. Well, I do have plenty of dirt at the factory, so I guess let me run to the factory and get some dirt and stuff so I can get this all done, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I am back, and here is kind of the shape that I've decided to go with. So we've got a large, or at least a fairly large, main roof, which kind of comes all the way across like this. Then we'll have a more gradually sloping roof, which will come down to about here, like this, coming across. And then finally, and I'm considering maybe bumping this one up a bit, but I think it would almost be too high. I'm not really sure. And then we'll have a cone-shaped, or kind of like a inwardly sloping rounded roof here, and this will have like a tower on it that's actually going to come up even a little bit higher and have a cone-shaped roof on it. So that's kind of the plan that I'm thinking of going with here. I may need to play around with this in a testing world, but I haven't really decided yet. So maybe what we should do, maybe we should head downstairs and take a look at it from down there, see what it looks like, just shape-wise, I'm not planning on, I mean, obviously, the dirt roof isn't going to be a super accurate representation of what the real roof will look like once it's on there, but at least kind of give us an idea of the shape. And from here, I can already tell that this side roof, I think I want to be higher. Let's see, from over here, how does, oh wow. Ouch. Let's see how that looks from maybe over here. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. I think that needs to be centered pretty much right here on this middle column. Otherwise, it's going to look really derpy. And it's just off-centered by 1 right now. So maybe we'll scoot that to the right a little bit and then make it taller. And then, how does it look from over on this side? Oh yeah, you get to see my super awesome Swift swim boots. I think that's the boots. Maybe it's the vest. It's the vest that lets me swim faster. Either way, it's a pretty cool, nifty piece of little armor. But this looks pretty good. This side might need a little bit of work as well. It's hard to say from this angle. I think this will end up being extended up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I just need to think about that for a little bit. I think what I'm going to have to do there is I'm going to have to kind of play around with it off camera and just kind of mess around with some shapes and some ideas and some designs and things like that and just kind of see what I can come up with. I think that's probably going to be my best option. But that's okay. There is one other thing that I want to tackle in this episode. I didn't know if we'd have time to do this or not, but I do have myself some sheep in one of these backpacks. Or maybe they're already at the factory. I think they're already at the factory. So let's head over to the factory. And you may have remembered me mentioning earlier in the episode how I didn't have any wool to do the carpet and things like that in Wellswood Lumber Company, our lumber shop. Unfortunately, I don't know of any sheep farms, really, on the server. Scar might have one, I'm not really sure. But we're going to fix that right now. We're going to go and we're going to set up a pretty simple little sheep farm. It's just going to be for wool, so it shouldn't be very complicated. All it's really going to need is going to be power and a rancher. All the breeding and stuff I can just do manually, so we won't have to worry about that. This should be a pretty easy little assignment. So let's take a look. We're going to need a rancher. So shears, bucket, plastic pipes. Okay, that should be easy enough. We need 2 of those. Oh, we need 1 of those. We need a bunch of these. And factory machine blocks. We'll need 1 of those. And then what do we need? Plastic sheets. Plastic sheets. There we go. So let's make a couple of shears, and then let's grab that recipe. And what this will do, this rancher, basically what the purpose of this thing is, it's to basically harvest animals and give you anything that they can drop without killing them. So like sheep for wool, as a perfect example. Other examples would include, let's see, milk from cows, things like that. So I do want to make a couple of barrels. We're going to make a couple of diamond chests. There we go. Oh man, are those things expensive. Let's grab some spruce. Luckily, I do have quite a few diamonds. And I can always get more if I really need them. We'll grab the normal chests. What else do we need? That should be everything. So we'll go here, just so I remember the recipe. We'll drop 2 of those into every corner. 2 chests in the middle. And there we go. We got a double diamond chest. And then we can put some of this stuff back, because we don't need it no more. Goodbye, stuff. I'll put some of this dirt away. Oh, I had this whole... I didn't even know I had that barrel there. That makes me look like a fool, but that's okay. Alright, I think we have everything we need now to do this. Let me double check and make sure I've got my sheep. Are they in the purple one? Oh, just kidding. They're in the purple one right here. Okay. Cool. And we've got our factory blocks, we've got the rancher, all our pipe and stuff are there. Yeah, we should be good. We should have everything we need right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll set this up kind of over by... where do I want to set this up? I don't really want to set it up right next to the cow farm. And we need to set it up somewhere where there's grass. Because obviously, sheep need grass. And I think I may have just left all of my dirt that I need over here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I put the dirt in the barrel. Silly me. As I said, guys, it's probably 5 in the morning right now by the time so cut me some slack. I'm a little out of it. I'm very, very tired. And I honestly almost considered not recording an episode tonight after the first one got corrupted. But I was like, no, you know what? I got to get a video out tomorrow. Subnautica, I would normally put out tomorrow as well, but I think I'm going to wait on Subnautica. They're going to have a new update coming out, which is going to let you explore the sunken ship, which is going to be really cool, and I thought that would be a really cool way to end the series. So I'm going to wait on that. So if I didn't record this tonight at 5 in the morning, I wouldn't have any videos going out, and I'm not okay with that. So forgive my my general derpiness, my English fails, and my all-around tiredness because it's really late at night or early in the morning. I'm probably going to be going to bed at about the time that Mrs. Wells wakes up. So cut me a little bit of slack, please. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got this all kind of cleared out. We're not going to be able to finish the sheep farm today because I got to let this grass spread before we do that. Otherwise, the sheep won't work. The sheep won't grow, and that's very important. So we probably won't be able to finish it today, but we will be able to get a pretty good chunk of it done. So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need power. That's going to be pretty important. So let's kind of run our power over here to where our rancher is going to go. Let me grab some more of those energy cables. Here we go. And let's see, the middle would be right here. So let's run this. Let's actually go down right here. Actually, the rancher... Where's 3? 3, 3, 3. Yeah, let's actually put the power right down here, like that. Then we will grab the rancher itself, which will go right here. And we'll go into our blue backpack to grab the crescent hammer so we can spin it around, make sure it's facing the right way. And looks like it's got power, so this is good. And then, actually, you know what we could do? Just to make this a little bit easier on ourselves. Let's take these red net energy cables and this, hey, come back. And the dirt. And let's just bring this to here. And then what we'll actually do is, instead of having separate lines, we'll just grab some fluctuating item ducts. If I have any. Fluctuating item duct. There we go. I knew I had some somewhere. There we go. And we'll just put it right in here. This will still have its power. But then what we can do is just grab some normal item ducts and run them straight up like this into a chest that will be right about here. Although I'm kind of thinking I want that up just a wee bit. Let's take a look at the cow farm real quick. Oh, the chest still opens. So actually, we could run this straight up instead. So yeah, I think I am going to change up my plan a little bit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We're going to put... Do I have this all... I've got this all rearranged wacky. It doesn't have to be identical. It can go up like this. Or maybe we should bring this out one. I'm trying to think about how I want this positioned. We're going to have a wall here. So I suppose if we're going to have a wall there, we should probably put the rancher here instead. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. We'll still take our red net energy cable here. We'll still take our fluctuating item duct here. And we'll still bring our normal item ducts up like that. And put a chest on top of them. But this should get the trick done. This one. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. There's our chests. That's what we needed. And we'll put those right there. So those item ducts will flow up into this chest. Now, looks like I need some cobblestone and stuff. So let me go ahead. Actually, you know what, guys? We are pretty much out of time for this episode. I think we'll finish this one in the next episode, and I'll do a little bit of thinking on what I do with the Victorian house. I know it's kind of an abrupt ending, and I know this has been kind of a scatterbrained episode, but as I said, what I had planned to do for today's episode didn't work out because the file got corrupted. It's probably 5:30 in the morning right now, and I still need to edit and render and upload this thing tonight. So forgive me for ending this one a little bit early, guys. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Tune in next time, and we might actually get something accomplished. But you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check those out too. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. And we'll get our roof all nice and filled in. What are we at? 7 minutes already. Time flies, guys. Time flies when you're speed building. All right, so here we're going to take cobblestone slabs.